We back up, bro.
Yeah, we back up, cuz.
All right. So what I was saying about pride, is that we often lend pride to something negative. You know what I mean? And just by pure definition, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, not
Right.
necessarily. It's not a bad thing, and it speaks of having a level uh, of joy and a level of honor in whatever you lend your time to, whatever you dedicate, your space to. And, you mentioned like sometimes, you're going to have people that's not going to support you. And you know what I mean? And that's what I was saying about pride. Pride is going to make you or help push you past all that negativity or lack of support to continue to do what you're doing, but do it at the highest levels you can. And what I was saying, even in the church, when we see preachers preach the way they do, preachers preach differently than other preachers. Like some preachers are very dynamic and animated when they preach, and you have people like, man, he's doing the most or she's doing too much. And like my generation of preachers, we like to use illustrations a lot. You know what I mean? Like bringing stuff on the pulpit to make whatever the topic or the story or the sermon comes to life. And some of the old school preachers don't like that. They be like, man, you doing
Yeah.
too much. Don't bring all that
That
stuff up
see
here.
that
Don't do
bring
all
up one
that.
of my
But that's not.
questions. How do you supposed to deal with that? How you supposed to deal with somebody saying that your ideas might not be what it is? You know what I'm saying?
But see, this is why I want to talk about pride, because having pride in what you do speaks about your preparation in what you do. You know what I mean? We have a sense of pride in what we're doing right now because we have a list of topics.
Right.
We talk several times before we started.
Right.
Every week we before we get on here, we take about 20 minutes, 15 minutes, or sometimes less to talk, because when we get on here, we want it to be authentic, we want it to be real, we don't want it to be scripted. So when we get on here, we whether it's one person listening or nobody's listening,
Right.
we execute into the best of our ability.
Exactly.
So that's demonstrating pride. You know what I mean? That's demonstrating that we're gonna get on here. We ain't gonna be fooling around. We ain't gonna just pull some subject out of the hat. Be like, just get on here and just be buffoons and clowns and acting crazy, doing stupid stuff. We on here having real conversations about real topics that affect our community, affect our manhood, things that may affect our ladies, things that may affect our kids. So we on here demonstrating what pride actually looked like, not this sense of or this narrative that pride is something horrible and demeaning, meaning pride means that it's going to demean someone else. No, actually pride is sort of the opposite. As I was saying earlier, like if you having a sense of pride in what you're doing, that means you, in some instances, you may be providing a service for someone else.
Right.
Especially if like we talked about last week, mentorship. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What we're doing, we have pride in what we're doing and hoping that it's going to reach out and touch someone and change somebody's lives, or have them want to, ask us questions and find out more about us and what we can do to support them, X, Y, and Z, and vice versa. So hopefully somebody reach out to us and see what they can do to help us. But having pride in what you do with a sense of with excellence, man, is a good thing. It's definitely a good thing.
Facts.
Talking at the top of the hour, that ego, and that's a whole different story.
And and see, that's the thing, like, because that's the thing when we were talking a while back, and you was like, yo, you just let your kids watch this and watch. Yo, I be trying to promote no fear. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a lot of fear, just like with all the buffoonery we was talking about last week. Like you gotta grow up with a lot of that fear. I'm trying to teach my kids like no fear, yo. Right. If you wanna do something, you have to sit your ego aside to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But your pride, you got to take pride in what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? The failures and the wins, you know what I'm saying? You got to take that. You got to take that, and it's all a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all it's all for you to learn, even if you fail. You don't take
Right.
failure as a loss. You take it as a learning lesson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you won't have all these failures on your back when you do something wrong. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you can, like I said about us, we can agree to disagree, my man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I don't look at you as a bad person if I don't agree with you, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like why I look down on you if I don't agree with you?
Yeah.
Now if we have a fist fight or something, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? But if
Yeah.
you say, yo, I don't like bacon, nigga, I'm eating bacon. You can eat chicken and don't eat pork and shit all you want, my man. I'm gonna do me.
Right.
Cause you's a vegan. I'm not mad at you. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like I'm not mad at you, cause just don't be mad at me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Cause I'm eating bacon. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that. Like that's what I'm saying about kids. Like little stuff when it start from them being that young, bruh, they can set the ego aside on little stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when they get older, they understand where it comes from, because it comes with a lot of respect. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like I'd
Mm-hmm.
rather have people respect me than fear me. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like again, that's a movie, my man. My man told my man, he said he'd rather have people fear them. Cause no, you do not. That's a goddamn lie. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
If you really listen to it, it sounds fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if somebody ever tell you that shit in their real life, you really should know that they belong in the nut house. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like, why people gotta fear me? Like, cause you don't know what comes with the respect part. You can
Right.
be a big fight, fist fight, and knocking out. Man, I know all the killers.
Right.
You see
You
what
know,
I'm saying? Like
I,
I know they call me from jail, my man. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like they don't mind. That's who they are. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But for me, who I am, they still respect me.
Yeah. You
I
know
didn't
what?
have to go around and be acting like I'm this big bad nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I
Yeah.
didn't have to do that. I played my role. I stayed in my place. I did what I knew how to do. I knew I was smart at math. I knew I could build a Fortune 500 company. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But okay, you knocked out a dude or you had beef with these cats, and man, that shit just go down in history, bro. Your respect goes way longer than that, man. I
Yeah.
promise you, cat.
Yeah.
Like, don't let a movie tell you some dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my respect goes so far. That's what I'm saying. I don't even have to ask my friends for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do it. They'll give it to me. But it's like, yo, it's like whatever you want, my man. You know what I'm saying? Because my respect. It's not because I'm walking around here trying to be tough or
Mm-hmm.
anything like that, bro. It ain't like that. Or trying to get all these women and you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
trying to be a playboy.
Let me jump in here real quick. Where you at right now? And this is my opinion. You know, some may agree with me, some may disagree with me. But where you at right now? And I'm gonna be honest. And in my opinion, here's where I believe the church can grow. And what I mean by that is many times, you know, what my experience, you know, throughout um my time in the church, a lot of people don't know their role. And they
Exactly.
don't want to but they don't want to be in a position that they're called to or anointed to do. They want to do something that they see, or as you said earlier, they think they should be there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because maybe the person that's there is not doing it the way they would do it, so they think they should be there. And
Right.
something else you said earlier that I believe where the church can grow too is that when someone does something that they believe is wrong, or based upon scripture, they're not handling something the correct way, that they don't throw them to the side, that they show them love, and they, you know, and they help that person instead of criticizing that person.
Hey,
You know, help that person
criticizing.
instead of talking
Criticizing.
about that person. They help that person
Criticizing. That's
instead
the
of,
word.
you know, or shunning away from that person. So in my opinion, I believe, you know, that here's where, you know, my community needs to grow a little bit more, have a little bit more empathy, and understanding of different communities and different people from different backgrounds. Because yeah, we're governed by the Bible, and the Bible does directly say a lot of things that people do, and a lot of the lifestyles is completely wrong according to the Bible that we live by.
Right.
But I believe the church has and still is in certain, uh, I'll just say, religion titles are handling things wrong. We're really not showing the love of Christ. And Christ, he didn't hang out with just everyone that was perfect. He actually
Right.
hung out with
Exactly.
everybody that wasn't perfect. You know,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? He hung out with the murderers and the tax collectors and
Right.
the sin, like the sinful people. He hung out with them. And I think here's where, the church can grow, and the church can hear what you're saying and really take cues from what you're saying about how we should be more compassionate for those that's not like us, and those who don't think like us, and those that's in the church that is like us and love the same God, but still have some spaces and some areas of opportunity to grow. We ought to be more compassionate and be more loving and have a sense of pride of our religion lifestyle.
Yeah. I mean, you supposed to have pride in everything that you do. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's the key. But it's just that, man. You gotta know that it's certain levels. You know what I'm saying? It's certain levels that you living by. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to be a righteous person, or you trying to be the best gangster you could be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's still levels to it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You still got to make it to that level. You still got to understand when people not on your level. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? When they not on your level, that don't mean they not stupid. they It just means that they need a key to whatever they belong to. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They not they we roll two different paths. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
Right.
don't got the key to what you got going on. You ain't
Right.
got the key to what I got going on. We
Right.
trying to we trying to understand each other and
Yeah.
have respect for each other. That's the
Absolutely.
point. I'm not trying to take you out of here because I think that you ain't gonna understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm trying to get you to understand what I'm saying
Absolutely.
because I feel like we not that separate. You know what
Right.
I'm
I
saying?
agree. I agree.
I
I
don't feel like that, but this is the coming together of brothers understanding that we ain't really but so different. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like everybody
Yeah.
trying to take care of their family. Everybody want good for their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. If you really man got somebody preaching to you that TV gangster shit, bro, like that's what it is. You know what
That's
I'm saying? It's for TV. It
right.
sounds good on TV. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to look at me and say, "Oh, nah, that's cool to be a gangster and shit like that." Like, nah, that ain't me. No, I'm just me. I'm just cool, cuz. You know what I'm saying? That I
Yeah.
was born. I was born with that cool. The gangster came after. You know what I'm saying? I was
Right.
born with this. I was born.
You
I was
both are
born.
cool.
I was born. That's what I'm saying. I was born to be a leader, my man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like you got to take your role before you even jump into anything. Before you jump into gymnastics, you want to be the best Michael Jordan player. You gotta know your role from birth. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yeah.
know I was put here to be a player. You know what I'm saying? Like I was put here. I was put here with this sauce. You know
Right.
what I'm
All right.
saying? So that's what I'm saying. God put me here with this sauce, bro.
Hey
You
man.
got you got
I,
your own sauce.
we,
You got your own sauce. You got your own preacher sauce. Preachers got sauce. It's just what you dripping. They
yeah.
got 1,000,001 sauces out here, bro. But everybody can't live this life because they ain't got the sauce.
Right.
You
Right.
gotta
Right.
you gotta have the sauce. You gotta have the sauce to be a G, bro. You can't just walk around thinking you gonna get ready
Right.
to go shoot somebody, or you get ready to go to Mexico and get some drugs or something, nigga. Like that. No,
Right.
no. We mostly got this swag from birth. You know what I'm saying? It's
Feel you.
if you use it for it's if you use it for negativity or positivity.
All
We
right.
just were the ones
Hold on.
that went the
I need to,
negative way. We just went the negative way,
I need to
and now
stop
we
you,
like,
bro.
oh,
I need to stop you because you just gave us our topic for next week. So I need to stop you. I need to stop you because if we keep talking, we're gonna go into next week. So we gonna stop
No,
right
no,
there.
we right here with the
Now,
pride thing. That's what I'm saying. Like
but
you have to put that aside. Look, you have to put the ego aside so you can find yourself, yo.
yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying? Like
I know, bro.
even being, even being a boss, even being a leader in your household, being a man in your household, you still gotta let that ego go.
Absolutely.
You still gotta let that ego go because you winning. If you know you're a winner, you always winning, bro.
That's right.
You ain't gotta be over top of nobody. You ain't gotta feel like you inferior, and it ain't no way to feel, bro. Just play your role.
Just play your role.
Just play your role. You know what I'm
We
saying?
we
Like,
we gonna get into that next week. Like I told you, man. While you was talking, I thought about next week topic. All right,
well,
so
you
we'll
guys
get.
shoot it to me. You guys shoot it
I'm
to
gonna
me.
shoot it to you.
We can end it right now since we finishing up. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, let me get this. Let me just explain this one thing, man. We're gonna end at 9:30. We're gonna
Okay.
end at 9:30.
Okay, I got you. I follow you.
So this is it, man. If you really want to see some change and whatever it is you're doing, and you keep complaining about the same old things, you know what I'm saying? Like you keep seeing it happening over and over again. Dog, sometimes you gotta put your ego on the side
Mm-hmm.
and realize that it's all wrong. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? It's all
Mm-hmm.
bad, it's all wrong. It ain't right, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, I mean, even with you and your woman, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like you gotta have that point in a position where you got to let her talk and listen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have that understanding as well. You know what I'm saying? Like you're all across your board. You got to be that one that got that pride to set to the side so people can talk to you, and so you can so that you can be able to lead when it's your time to lead, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because all that following, if you make it so bad to yourself, you're gonna feel like you should never follow nobody, or you're gonna make like following it is a bad thing. You're gonna make
Right.
it feel like if your homie got a suggestion, it's something wrong with him. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Or it's something wrong with them, or it's
Right.
something wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have that, you're gonna have so much of that built up in you that you ain't gonna hear. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Mm-hmm.
hear when somebody's trying to talk to you and really trying to not not tell you down in yourself, but telling you better about yourself. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that don't if you're doing something wrong, that don't mean that you're not bettering yourself. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Just like
Right.
yo, you might want to think twice about doing that, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't it. It ain't what you see. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like some people just think like it's what they see.
Right.
Some people
Right.
think it's just what they hear. You gotta be focused where you gotta be focused where you can see it before it's coming, my man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I shouldn't even put that person in that position because I was smarter than that, but I just wanted to let them do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be smarter than that. Like, man, no, that person can't do that. Save their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this person ain't built, cuz ain't built like that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
My little brother ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? My sister ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you influence when you got that kind of power and that kind of pride, you influencing cash, yo. People don't understand when they have that kind of they have that kind of aura about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand how much power they got.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? They have so much pride that they forget what the powers that they got. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
people look up to you, they listen to you, and you might just say the wrong things, cuz like, and people just be like, damn, why you make me feel so bad? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody not you.
Right.
Everybody ain't gonna be able to take the harsh talk like I talk.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Like
True.
you might make a girl cry if I talk to her the way I talk, bro. Cause
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to female, I'd shut up because I don't want to express myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
ain't got time to be expressing myself because I'm going to tell you when I feel like you shouldn't be doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to be your boss. I'm not trying to be your daddy. I'm not trying to do none of that. But I'm not going to lead you astray. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you, girl. You just keep on and keep on cooking, and you just going to keep on cooking. If she can't cook, she can't cook. See, I need you to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't gonna tell her the way I would tell her, right?
Nah, hell no, man. Look, we going to the Jack in the Box. You heard me? No, you shouldn't even be playing around in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No.
you ain't gonna put no sugar on it.
Man, I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? Because I come back from a whole line of cooks, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it, man. I'll be like, nah, girl, I'm gonna teach you how to cook. Like, I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can't even live like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't even live like that. I'll be like, what? Like, you can't cook? Man, somebody needed to set their pride to the side and say, look, girl, you can't cook now. You need to learn how to cook, goddamn.
She oversatisfied with our bad cooking, bro.
Man, look, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you on a funny note.
You shouldn't have no pride on
yo, on a funny note, I be telling my sons, I be like, yeah, I be on that old coonery, man. I be like, yo, I don't know what y'all boys gonna do with these new girls. They can't cook worth a shit. Y'all niggas gonna be starving. Y'all niggas gonna be starving. I be getting on my sons. I be like, boy, y'all
they gonna come back to you, boy. You ready?
I be like, yo. I be like, yo, y'all gonna be starving, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy, that shit is rough. I be like, girl, you gotta set your pride to the side, baby. Like, it ain't working, man.
All right,
you need, yo, they got too much on YouTube, man. You should learn how to cook, man. Like, I'm glad I ain't got to deal with that. That shit's horrible.
Before we close out, I just want to tell you, man, tonight you really took over the show. You know I ain't really say much.
You did. You say what you supposed to say.
I know, exactly. That's what I was about to say. I said what I had to say.
All to it.
You did a great job tonight, man. I just want to give you your props tonight, man. You dropped a lot of jewels tonight. As I said before, man, like you gave me something that I believe, my church community can really take some pointers out of some of the things that you said tonight. But before we go, we got like 5 minutes. Do you have any questions for me or anything before we close out? I mean, again, like I said, we doing this together.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it, but tonight, man, you was definitely the star of the night.
Nah, that's neither here or there. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Bro,
see, that ain't what I'm talking. See, that's what I'm talking about.
You did
that's
what
I'm talking about
bro.
right there. You need to set your pride to the side, cause I couldn't do this without you. Cause
I appreciate what you did your thing tonight.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Yo, I've been talking about like having this kind of discussion like for a long time. And it's just so happening that I seen you and I was like, cuz I've been thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to go in my head with like all the people that I know. Right. And I was like, yo, the best person to do this with is my cuz. You know what I'm saying? Cause it makes sense when you got another person that's gonna tell the truth with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, not even just a person gonna tell a lie, but it's just the fact they gotta feel comfortable in this position. I feel comfortable in my position. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never snaked nobody. I ain't never done nobody wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no problems with that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I got homies. They be confused. You know what I'm saying? Like they be confused about leading other people.
Right.
And it's just a fact. It's just a fact that I be just saying to myself, like, look, cuz sometimes some people gonna get left behind because of their pride. You know what I'm saying? Like their egos don't matter. Their egos don't matter because they don't feel about themselves as you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people just got egos where they go, yo, I'm me. I'm just here. I'm mean mugging. I'm with me. It's what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. And you look at them like they're a king. Bro, you can be a king. You can win. You can get more out of life. Yeah. And they can't see it.
Yeah.
And what you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Keep your pride and be like, man, come on, man. Like, I'm gonna keep you with me.
Right.
You gonna, even though you gonna send me, you gonna drown me, or you gonna sabotage this. I'm taking you with me.
Right.
It's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? It's just not realistic. Some people just ain't gonna be able to hang, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people just ain't gonna be able to hang with you and your situation and where you going at. You know what I'm saying? Like you being a preacher, you doing whatever it is, whatever it is that you want to do to better yourself and your congregation. You
I don't
got
have a congregation for one. I'm not a pastor.
Well,
you
wanna be inspirational. You want to be inspirational. There you go. Put it like that. You want to be inspirational.
I'll take that.
You want to be inspirational, right?
Yes, sir.
So you still got to know who gonna be able to come with you and who ain't. You know what I'm saying? Amen. Everybody ain't inspirational.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody not inspirational, bro. You gonna have somebody with you that got a negative attitude. You gotta have somebody with you got a negative attitude all day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
You know what I mean? How you supposed to take that person with you, and that's all they do is got a negative attitude?
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to do it, bro. You got to let it go.
Gotta let it go.
Cause that better in them. You know what I'm saying? They so ego-minded, too much pride. Let them, you know what I mean? Let them enjoy their fruits of their labor. You know what I'm saying? So somebody might got something for them. You know what I mean?
Through that. Right.
So you can't sabotage their situation because you want them to do what you want them to do.
Boy, see, that's why I say I know exactly what we're going to talk about next week. You know what I mean? Everything that you said tonight, it was great. It was wonderful. As I said before, yes, we are doing this together without question. And I'm humble. I'm just so humble that, you invited me to be a part of this. As I always told you, man, I appreciate you. I love you. I love you.
Love you too, man.
Appreciate the fact that you're real. Like I told you, one of my mentors reached out to me and just told me to give you all the love.
Right. Tell him I said what's up, man. Tell him I said what's up.
I will. He told me, he appreciates you on here just being you. You know what I mean? But like I said, tonight, man, you did a wonderful job. I just want to give you some flowers, man. You was a star of the show. Yes, we're doing this together, but tonight, man, you dropped some jewels, man. You really did. And I hope whoever was listening and when they go back on YouTube, they hear the things that you're saying, pride versus ego, ego versus pride. But as always, I want to leave you guys with something wonderful. And this is from out the book of Proverbs. And this is Proverbs 29, verse 23. And the word says, a person's pride will humble him, but a humble spirit will gain honor. That's Proverbs 29 and 23. A person's pride will humble him, but a humble spirit will gain honor. I want you to really listen to, I really want you to hear that text, right? Because as we talked about, tonight, ego versus pride, the scriptures telling us that, a person with pride will humble themselves. Remember we talked about what pride really is?
Right.
Remember we talked about what pride really is?
Right.
A person's pride will humble himself. How can pride and humble be in the same sentence, right? And it talks about honor at the end. A person's pride will humble themselves. If pride is such a negative thing, how can pride bring you humble or make you humble or bring a level of humbleness to you?
Right.
As we talked about earlier, pride is you taking satisfaction in the work that you're doing, the service that you're providing, the things that you're doing. You are giving it 100%.
Right.
A person pride will humble themselves. The effort that you're putting into whatever it is that you're cultivating for someone else puts you in a posture of humbleness. Because anything you do, you're doing it for someone else.
Yeah, but you and fact is, you want to see other brothers win. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be the only one winning all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just take your wins and like they my wins. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody get these wins and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see my niggas win. So So I want you to take pride in whatever it is you're doing. Cause I don't care if you shoveling shit. I don't care if you say you the man at shoveling shit. I'm with you.
Right.
I'm with you. I support you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got no. I might not be shoveling it with you.
Come on.
I might not be shoveling it with you, but I'm gonna go ahead and support you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Look down at your screen.
Yeah.
OG, it would be an honor to grace his presence.
Who's that?
That's who that.
Oh, that man. Look,
that's
man.
him. That's him.
I'm coming up there soon. I'm coming up there. Hey, that's another thing, cuz. Why I can tell you right here live. When I come up there, it's gonna be on a Friday, so me and you can do it in a room together. All
right, that's what's up.
We can go live on a room together in a room with some podcast mics and joints, and we, right. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do our thing. But man, tell them when I come up there, I'll let you know ahead of time.
Yes, sir.
And you know what I'm saying? And we can break bread, bro. We can go out to eat.
Always.
You know how I do. You know what I'm saying? Just the guys, man. We gonna chill out. You know what I'm saying? We chill out, we hang out, man, do whatever it is.
We collect a few people from both sides, man, and just, you know, maybe have like a little round table and talk.
Oh, that's what we'll do.
That's
what we'll do that too. We'll do that too. I bring Pops into it.
Okay.
All that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
let's not tell too much.
Yeah. Because I think Cash be like, this is what I want to say. Like Cash be like, even though if somebody even questioning it or even thinking, because people be hating, people be talking, bro. Like I come from a list and I come from a background, and I come from a list, and I come from a circle full of gangsters.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
So at the end of the day, you can check resume.
Hey,
you could do all your background. You can do all your background checking. I ain't never been no fake. I ain't never been no phony, bro. But I'm not gonna send no kids out here to be no crash dummies. That's number one. What I ain't gonna do. But number two, everything about me is gangster, bro. Yeah. Like I live my life.
He told me to let you know he's a. He told me to let you know he's a church gangster.
Hey, and that's the whole point of the preacher and the gangster.
Right.
Because I don't want to get them twisted, because it's not versus the gangster. It's not versus the gangster. It's not versus the preacher. It's the preacher and the gangsters. We putting both our game together. It's all game, player.
It's all game, right?
It's all game. You hear me? It's all game. So you got game over there. I don't know your game. I'm picking up on your game. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When you got the sauce, you just pick up game. You're a fly player. When you're a fly player, you just pick up game from everywhere. You don't have no ego. You don't have no pride. You just pick up game from everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was born with this game.
Talk your stuff, bro.
I was born with this game, and that's all I do is try to sprinkle a little sauce on everybody I know.
Go ahead, boy.
So you know what I'm saying? So I sprinkle some sauce on everybody I know so they can get like me. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to be righteous, my man. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be righteous. I want you to be a proud young black man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you gotta be a follower sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I got homies. I got homies, man, when they lead.
Boy, you talking good over there.
Hey, man, I got homies when they lead. When they doing their lead thing, I follow suit. You know what I'm saying? I know a real boss when I see one. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I love you too, man. Like, look, man, I love all my brothers, bro. Like, my circle, no, because I will call them. I will call them and text them. I love them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no ego for that, bro. I don't care. Like, I'm a man. I know what I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I want you to feel how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Cause even if you was down, I want you to feel how I feel. I feel good. I feel great. You know what I'm saying? So if you say you down, you want to rap a taste, bro, I'm ready to rap. I'm talking about without these cameras. You know what I'm saying? Like real rap, like, cause I got to talk to you. I'm always here. I've been always here for all of my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never felt like like I can be better than you, bro, because we all on the same page. You know what I'm saying? It's just the
Yes,
way
sir.
that it's the way that everybody look at things. You know what I'm saying? I got a more broader view than a lot of cats. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't believe without fighting with somebody that they can have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's the whole point, the purpose of somebody having another mind and another idea playing. Like, you ain't never gonna know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna you supposed to listen to the wise, either it's old or young. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, boy.
It's
I'm
just the
telling you.
person that's
I'm
wise.
telling you,
It's
you're
just the
killing it
person
tonight,
that's
sir.
wise at the time. It's
You're
just the
killing it
time.
tonight.
Because that don't mean you ain't gonna that ain't mean you're gonna have a hell of an idea next week.
Right.
I
Come
just got
on,
the
boy.
best idea this week. You know what I'm saying? That's
You're
it.
killing it, son.
That's it. You
You're
know what I'm
dropping
saying? Like,
jewels, man.
it
I'm
ain't
telling
gotta
you.
be like that.
You're dropping
I'm
jewels.
gonna say, yo, cuz got his next week. I'm gonna get mine next week.
Come on, boy. You bringing
That's
them nuggets
how we
tonight, bro.
rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. I don't have no pride of like letting you lead. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because I know next time I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna shine. I know cuz gonna let me shine. You know what I'm saying? But the ego just telling you like, man, you gotta shine all the time. You gotta shine all the time.
Right.
Shine all the time. Man, that's false, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if you a real G, man, your light shine all the time, bro. You can't.
Boy, come on.
You're
Hey,
a
man,
real look. That's what I'm
bro.
saying. If you're a real G, you're a real G, cuz, and I consider you a real G. Your light shine all the time.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta talk. You ain't gotta talk that whole day. I guarantee you somebody seen the glow, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told my man the other day, boy, this shit it's the last dragon. You know what I'm saying? You got the glow, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
You got the glow. When you got the glow, hey, man, there's gonna be a lot of Leroy's around here trying to get you glow, my man.
I hear you, boy.
You know what I'm saying? If you show enough, if you show enough, it's gonna be a lot of them mini me's trying to get you goddamn glow.
Boy,
You're gonna have to fight a lot of demons. You're gonna have to fight a lot of demons and all that if you're gonna keep your flow, cuz.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of Leroy's out here.
Hold on.
It's gonna be a lot of them out here, cuz. A lot of Leroy's. They wanna be, hey, cuz, hold on. They wanna be show enough.
Time out.
They ain't teach you the movie. See, the movie, they made suckers. They made suckers feel like they were supposed to be the last dragon, like they supposed to be Leroy. No, Leroy come to steal the shine.
I'm about to give you a tip, bro. Look, bro.
Yo, cuz, listen. Do you know the man name? Yo, hey, cuz, hey, cuz, let me say one thing. Do you know the man name? The man name was Show Enough.
Show Enough. Yes, sir.
Not no Leroy. Well, Leroy. No, we talking about Show Enough, man. If you show enough, it's gonna be a lot of Leroy's trying to take your shine, man. Gonna be a lot of family members you think they trying to take your glow, Leroy. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to do that. They can't. Everybody can't be show enough. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. You got to look at it the real way. It's the Matrix, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the Matrix, bro. They plugged in. They can't listen to they can't listen to the real thing, bro. If you show enough, it ain't about your ego. It ain't about your pride. Them other folks, they got pride and ego. Bro, when you show enough, you show enough. They gonna follow. The real gonna follow. The real gonna follow, I'm telling you. The real is gonna follow. They gonna accept. They gonna say this the way to go. This is what it is.
Yeah.
You don't care about how many followers you got. You ain't gonna care about how many people listening to you preach. You gonna preach your word as your word. And I respect a man more like you than a dude trying to get all these followers and trying to manipulate situations just to be ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I respect you trying to build something from the ground. You supporting another player. And you like, man, we build this from the ground, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it takes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to have all these theatrical things and everything going on to act like we going to boost something up. No, we support each other. That's all we got to
Yeah.
do. That's all we got to do. And more people going to come through and they going to see what the real is. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
you can't let nobody, you can't let nobody with no ego try to make you feel like something you doing is wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can't let them do that. You just got to go ahead and flow with the punches. It don't matter who they are, because a lot of people come to it as if it's a family member, somebody real detrimental to their life, their father, stuff like, your mom might even got an ego, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Be truthful. You know what I'm saying? You be like, Mom, you gotta let some things go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta put that cigarette down. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta stop this. You living the wrong life. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. That ain't got nothing to do with. That don't have nothing to do with your pride. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just got that ego, like, this is me, and I'm never gonna change. And you gotta accept that, and you gotta move around that how that's supposed to be moved around. You're not supposed to be like, you ain't gonna say your mom's ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or you be like, oh, that's just my mom's. You know what I'm saying? Right. Come on, yo. If you really trying to tell the truth, you gotta tell everybody the truth. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell everybody the truth about, man, look, if this person gonna lead, if it's gonna be Jesus, if it's gonna be Jesus to lead, you ain't hear nobody complaining. They was either with him or they was not with him.
Come on, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I read now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been read that 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? They ain't say it was either cats that ain't like him, or it was cats that was with him. They was here first with him. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody sit there and say, oh, he the leader. I want to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? My name ain't your name ain't Jesus, bro. You ain't the one.
You ain't the one.
You just ain't the one. Yo, ain't nobody saying you ain't the two. But ain't nobody. You ain't the one. You wasn't born by immaculate conception and shit. You wasn't in the manger with Mary and them, bro. You just ain't the one. Boy. You good. You great. But you ain't the one.
Boy,
you gotta be the one. You gotta be Jesus, yo. If you not, how can you? You know what I'm saying? Like how can you say that man ain't Jesus? He say he Jesus, bro. You either with him or you not. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to balance beam it, trying to figure it out, or nah, I'm gonna wait till we fail. Like, nah, you stay over there, or you over here with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man gonna part the water. He gonna do all this. Some people just didn't believe. You know what I'm saying? So some people ain't want to put their pride inside, and niggas ain't want to believe the burning bush, all that shit. You get left behind when you don't believe a cat. You know, when you don't believe a real player, you get left behind. You know what I'm saying? Right. Jesus was a player. You know what I'm saying? He was a player. He was a player, cuz how can you you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you do all this stuff for people and he not a real player? You know what I'm saying? You had to give him his props. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if he fed all these people with a little bit of fish, bro, he a player. You know what I'm saying? That's what players do. Everybody not a player. Everybody can't do stuff. Everybody can't feed everybody, bro. You go out to lunch, somebody in here ain't got no money. Yo, Jesus gonna pay, man. Like, you gotta be a real boss. You gotta be a real boss. Jesus was a boss. The way he was moving, if you listen and you read, he was a boss. People don't have that conception, because people just believe in one thing. You know what I'm saying? But how you see how a player move, you're gonna have haters. You're gonna have people that don't get along with you. You're gonna have that. It's a false narrative that you're not gonna have no haters. You're not gonna have people that's gonna try to sabotage you. Man, that's a lie, man. You're gonna have people doing that every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if you a boss, that's why I don't have no problem with reading the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Because it got a lot of player moves in it. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to get into this later.
Yo, I'm just telling you. Like, my man, look, you hear my man saying, look, people need to have this analogy about Jesus. He was a player.
Absolutely.
He was a real player, man. He was a real player. If you really, really do it with your head, like science, man. You got all these, you got everything in your head, man, to understand, to have real understanding about what's going on, bro. And you'll listen to it, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I see what's really going on. You know what I'm
But thi-
saying? Like,
yeah, but this is the wonderful thing about God. You know, he reveals himself based upon how and where you at. You know, when we say in the Bible, we want to meet people where they at. God really meets people where they at. And the way you view God, the way you illustrated God from your preview, and the way God revealed himself to you, allow you to believe that he exists.
right,
You understand what I'm saying?
right, 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 right,
So,
right.
you know, and you know, I'm hearing you, and I'm sure there's some church folk on here be like, what? He's saying Jesus and cussing at the same time. Wait a minute, hold up, what's going on? But again, you know, this is the most beautiful thing about God is that he determines who's righteous and who's holy, not man.
Right.
This is the wonderful thing about God.
Right.
Um, you know, we gotta close out, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
look, I'm gonna
I'm
say
bad.
this.
My bad. I went over time, man. But I'm
No, it's
just saying,
all good. It's all good.
I'm just
It's
on
all good.
another. I'm
It's
just
all
on
good.
another plane with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I be
It's all
trying to really teach the homies like about things and how it really should be put in perspective. You know what I'm
uh,
saying? Instead of fighting against everything, because it ain't even healthy for you to even fight against everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna win that battle
yeah,
fighting against
yeah,
everybody. You know what I'm
yeah, man,
saying?
yeah. Again, I've done it several times, and I cannot let you talk anymore. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. You go
you
ahead,
done
man.
talking. You got anything else to say before I close out?
Nah, man,
Sure.
that's all good, man.
All right.
I'm gonna text you some stuff when I'm gonna text you some stuff when I get off though,
All right.
cause I be on that. I be on that, man. You know what I'm
All
saying? I
right.
be on that
Okay.
heavy, cause you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like yeah, I be on that, man. I
All
be
right.
on that
Look,
heavy, yo. That's why I said. That's why I said. You know, you was the number. You was the first person I thought about out of everybody. Like, yeah, that's who's supposed to be with me. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. But again, all right, Antoine is done. Hey, for those who watch the first part and the second part, I need to say this. He is the gangster, not the preacher. That's me. And even though my man was preaching tonight, he was preaching tonight. He was preaching. I need to, you know, in
Oh
the
yeah,
church,
we got a part two now.
when we have a guest preacher at the end of service, we ask people to give a love offering to show um, our appreciation for the work and the homework and how they captivated our minds, how they touched their hearts, how they allow God to use them tonight. Hey, look, y'all, we have some T-shirts out there. If you go to the page, I think the video is still on there. Hey, do me a favor for tonight, for what Big Ant did tonight. I mean, he poured his heart out. He blessed us. He gave us some jewels. He gave us some things that, for me, being a church person, being an elder at my church, being a servant of the Lord, being a servant of people, he gave me some jewels that we need to do in the church. We need to do in the church. And like I said before, man, tonight you was the star, bro. Yes, we're doing this together, but tonight you was the star, man. You did your thing. I always appreciate you. I love you, man. Thank you so much for all that you said tonight, man. It was beautiful, wonderful. No one could have said it the way you said it. And I know, you know, for some of you church folk, it was probably hard to stomach. But look, uh, I talked to several
You
people.
tripping?
Yeah, I talked to several people over the past couple of weeks. They was like, you know, what's the concept? You know, I tried to listen, and this is my church people, right?
Right,
I
right,
tried to
right.
listen, but it was hard because my man was playing the rap music and he cussing, smoking, and I was like, look, you know, and I explained the concept. You know, many of you guys already know the concept, but
Right,
you know, for me, you know, I never forget where I came from. You know,
right,
I'm not
right, right,
far
right.
removed that I used to curse like you, and you know what I mean, and do some of
Yeah,
those, but you said something that touched my heart and warmed my heart, and you said that when you saw me, you know, you knew that I should be the one to pair up with you, you know, and what that meant to me is that regardless of my lifestyle and how, you know, I try to live as perfectly as I can according to the word of God, that I'm not so spiritual high that I'm not any good.
Right, right,
I can
right.
still be who I am in the church, but also be approachable, you know, and be relatable. So, you know, I just want to, you know, again, um, tell you my appreciation from you know, welcoming me into your vision in this platform, man. I appreciate you, man. Like, again, dude, like, you did your thing tonight, bro. You did your thing. You did your thing.
Appreciate it.
But for those of you guys that stuck through, you know, this 2 hours, we just want to say thank y'all. We appreciate the follows. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate the shares. We're going to come back next week at 8 o'clock. You know, we got a phenomenal topic that's going to be an extension of this
Yeah, yeah,
topic.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
not going to be about
yeah.
pride versus ego, but it's going to be an extension from that. And we're going
Okay,
to get into it again.
okay.
Again, you know, leave y'all comments, leave y'all questions. You know, unfortunately, we couldn't get to everyone comment tonight, but, you know, go to our YouTube page. You know, we got several episodes on there. Leave your comments there, and anything that you guys would like for us to talk about, just for fun, or just to get into deep conversations, or just our
Right.
perspective on
Yeah,
something, you know, being in the church and being outside of the church, you know, what our thoughts are. Hey, let us
yeah,
know. Let
yeah.
us know. We got
Definitely,
a Facebook page. Again, we got our IG
definitely.
page. We got our YouTube page. Hey, let us know, man. We here to serve. We here to have fun. We here to have conversations. So I really hope y'all enjoyed tonight topic: ego versus pride, pride versus ego. This is the preacher, not versus the gangster, but the preacher and the gangster. Again, good night. We appreciate you. Big Ed,
Yeah,
love you,
that's what's up,
bro.
man.
Love you, bro.
Yeah,
Love you,
holla at
bro.
me, holla at me, though. I'll talk to you, though.
All right, dude.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
later, man.